basically it's in China, but I don't like to call it China, that we're from China, because we're not Chinese. We are very distinctly Hmong, and that's what I'm very proud about. And so even though we get kicked out, we're nomadic peoples now, like I still feel like our home truly is where we find ourselves, to where we belong. Like America, we can still call that
elders. It's more like we originated from myths and legends. Historians haven't really pinpointed our exact location where we originated from. I'm gonna guess it's somewhere around China, around the Yellow River, or so they say. But I still think it's better if we just say we originated from myths and legends.
That are here in the United States are political refugees, those that were involved in the Secret War, the Vietnam War. As most Hmong people know the history of General Baden Powell and the alliances that General Baden Powell had with the CIA of the United States. And because of, I guess, the United States losing the war to communists, Hmong people are, I guess, in political asylum and are brought here because of being an aid. And then due to that, there's some agreements that went on, and so because of that, they are now they're now immigrants to the United States.
Monglish will be something that is very unique within our generation in America, and I think that a lot of us experience it, we participate in it, and we kind of, I guess, come up with the
balancing our culture, our beliefs, and our value with balancing at the same time the mainstream society of the American culture. And sometimes it's hard because we have to do something this way, but then our parents, they don't understand it, like why we are doing it in that way because of the generation gap, and they didn't grow up the way we did. And yeah, so that's what I share in common with a lot of Hmong students, and I find that that is what like brings us together because we understand where each other is coming from.
Means being unique, being free, free from, I guess, a dominant culture. I think also means being stubborn, because our culture is very stubborn, and I think that's how we've been able to preserve ourselves. I think our culture is very unique in its own aspect, and we can distinguish ourselves from others based on that, such as our linguistics, for example. We speak a different language.
Part of a group of people that share in a unique culture, language, and history, and it is from these things that we are able to draw power to raise our voice. And whenever we need empowerment, then we look upon these things and we find our sources of empowerment to motivate us to do what we want. And it is these things that form our identity, which is at the end